Hey guys, Mark Lyon here, Lion Horses. Today I got another topic for our Friday philosophy, and it goes along with my horse's name. So somebody asked me the other day why I named my horse Asset, and I said, well, I hope he's an asset and not a liability. And they were like, oh, kind of a funny name. Asset also means lion in some other language. I don't remember which one it is, but anyway, I was looking for something that was, kind of with a lion name, and so that's the one I picked, and so I thought it would be kind of cool. Anyway, got to thinking about it, and I was, as horse trainers, well, everything in our life is either an asset or a liability, and the more things in our life that are assets instead of liabilities, the better that's going to make our lives. And so when we partner with our husband, our wife, our boyfriend, girlfriend, team members at work, friends, when we are partnering with somebody, when we're around them, when we have a relationship with them, that relationship is either an asset or it's a liability. If you're always bailing somebody out of trouble, then that's not an asset. It's more of a liability. If that person is always there for you and standing up for you and helping you and there when you need them, then that relationship is an asset. And so with my horse, he didn't start out as an asset. I put some time into him, and he learned quickly, so that was nice. But he didn't start out as an asset. I put in some work and some time and training into him, and now he's an asset. He helps me start colts. He does some acts with me, does some Liberty stuff, and so it's really neat. It's fun to spend time with him, and I value him as an asset. And then I also know that I'm investing in his future. So eventually I'm probably not going to be his sole owner. I'm probably eventually somebody's gonna need him more than I do. And so I'm gonna probably sell him. And I hope that horse can go on and be an asset in their lives. And so that's kind of the whole thing is when I would challenge you to be an asset in your horse's life, that because he's owned by you, he has number one, a better life, and number two, a better future, because you've worked with him, you've trained him, you've added value to what was just there. So that's the first thing. And then also, if you have a horse that's a liability, he's undependable, he costs you money, whether it's in vet bills, whether it's in accidents, maybe he bucks you off occasionally and gets you hurt and stuff like that, then that's a liability. And at some point we need to be able to say, hey, that is a liability that I don't need, and so I'm going to find a different one. I'm going to find I want a relationship with my horse that's going to be an asset to both of us. And so for me, the more I've worked with horses, I work with a bunch of different horses, and the more horses I work with, the pickier I get on mine, because they don't have to be like a world champion, anything, but they have to be a pretty good upstanding citizen. They have to, not be, we used to call it counterfeit, where he'll be good when you kind of expect it, when you want him to, or when you can kind of keep him from being bad, but the second he has a little bit of freedom, he just doesn't do it, or he'll wait till you're kind of vulnerable and he'll buck you off or whatever. So we used to call that counterfeit. But so yeah, when you're working with horses, and also in life, have relationships. The more of your relationships that are positive, that are assets to you instead of liabilities, then that's going to help you in your growth as a horse person, as a human. And so anyway, just my thought on that. Like I say, I named one of my horses Asset, and just thought it was a pretty pretty good topic for today. And that's why, is because, you know, I want my horses to be an asset to my business, to me. And then I want to make sure I'm an asset to them, where I'm getting them better trained. I'm getting them investing in their future, so when they get their retirement home, they've deserved it, and like I say, they can enjoy that. Remember, we're all trying to be the person a horse deserves. Hope this helps.